collector lovers, look at what I picked out for you today at TPM Hobby and Collections, guys. Check this out. Look at this, guys. You're wondering, saying, what has he got there? See this? This is a hardcover Daredevil comic book. I know, because don't forget, guys, we're in Quebec City here, right? So I picked this one out for two reasons. The first reason was, if you take a look closely at this book is pretty mangled up. These are the type of things that we have at our discount area of comic books. This is a comic book that would usually retail in the $25 to $30 region because it is a hardcover comic book, guys. So you take a look, it's the same edition, it's the same, I can't remember which one this is, Chemin de la Croix. I can't remember which one this is, and it's French, don't forget that. The reason why I took this one in French, because it was a good example of a book that you take a look at the outside, it's mangled up, but the inside of this book is perfect, guys. Everything is perfect, and what happens is a lot of the time, these comic books get overlooked. For the simple and unique reason, they're mangled up, but it is a hardcover, guys, don't forget that. Why am I taking the time to mention this? Because usually these retail for about $25 to even $30 for a brand new one. If you pick up a copy like this, it's $9.99, guys. $10, you've got a hardcover Daredevil edition, Marvel Daredevil edition comic book that you can carry around, and that's what happened to this one most likely. You know, it got carried around in a school bag or something like that, got messed up. You see all the different editions that you can get of these hardcover edition here, guys, okay? I think these are like Adventure or something like that. Anyway, like I said, I picked this one in French, but we have some in English also. Some of them are more mangled, they're cheaper. Some of them are less mangled, they're a bit more expensive. But this is a cool alternative that you can get for a comic book that you don't want to pay full retail for. You don't want to buy it for its collectability, because it's not a book that's gonna gain value in the future, because there were just so many of them that were printed. There's so many of them that were made. I mean, this Daredevil copy here, I mean, apparently they used to sell them in Walmarts, they used to some place like that. But it's an awesome story, and it's a story that people want to read. And the problem is, if you want to take one of these with you, let's say in your school bag or in your, in your travel case and things like that, if it was a soft copy, you always got to be careful. You got to carry it in a bag. You got to be careful not to rip it up and things like that. These hardcovers are fun for that. You just throw them in your school bag. You got 2 minutes. You're on the subway, on the bus, whatever. You pull it out. You read a couple of pages. You get off at your stop, you keep going, between classes, you read a couple of pages, you put it away, and then you take it and you throw it on your shelf and you leave it there. And these are awesome books. And the other reason why I want to talk about this is that we buy things like this, guys. It's not because it's not 100% pristine that we will not buy it from you. We will buy it from you anyway. We buy everything and anything that has to do with collectibles, guys. Whether they be very worn, very used, as so long as it's still usable, and it's held, like this one here. I mean, the outside cover is mangled up, but the inside of this book is pristine, guys. You see what I mean? Like this thing here, like there's not a scratch, there's not a corner that's messed up. Like, I don't know if I can show you the corners here, but look at this. There's not a corner that's messed up in this book. All the corners of this comic book are in pristine condition. They are totally awesome. Everything is awesome. It's just the outside that did its job. It protected the inside of this comic book, guys. And, that's what the beautiful part about it. So long as it's still usable and you can use it, we'll buy it, guys, because it still has value. So never forget that. If you're thinking hobby and collections, if you're thinking comic books, don't forget that there's the hard copy editions in new. You can get them like this one used, and you can even get them more than used at a really discounted price, guys. And this is awesome. You just carry it around in your bag. You have fun carrying it around, and it's awesome to carry around. So always remember, if you think hobby and collections, think TPM Hobby and Collections, and always remember to have a great collecting day. We'll talk to you guys later.